Okay, Mike, here's my little photo journal of what needs to be done. There's the pantry. You can see we got to put sheetrock back up. So that's going to need some sheetrock there. These holes are really deep where you can't really put wires inside it. Well, I mean, you can't put sheetrock and wood inside because the wires are behind there. So my idea is to get wire lath, the trick I learned from an old timer. And we can just cover the hole with wire lath and then some Durabond, which is a harder version of joint compound, and it prevents cracking. Same with all these holes right here. They're very deep and very awkward to patch. It's going to require some special attention and some creative solutions like the wire lath I spoke of. And if you can see, there's some old school wire lath at the very top. It's dark. You might not be able to see it on this picture. I can barely see it, but that's what I'm getting at. Seems to be a good answer for the way the holes are cut and what they had to do to snake the wires. I went through the place yesterday when I was here, made a material list, put some tape on, some wallboard tape. As you can see, like right there around the outlet, I don't know if you can see the white tape on the walls, but I went through and did all that. That helps to prevent cracking and just makes it sturdy around all the outlets. There's an area I patched today where I put the tape over the cracks and the stuff that they tried to patch. You know, the ceilings are a whole different ball of wax because it's textured. I know you didn't like the texture, but we can, I'll deal with that however you want. I can patch it up, and then they have a popcorn touch-up spray that we can spray on there and blend it before we paint it. You can see we have a few of these, and this is the side bedroom off from the kitchen. That one was really deep. I couldn't really do anything with tape there. And there's another hole I patched on the wall. Tape yesterday, mud today. The same story throughout. Gaping holes that, are tough to patch. Do the best we can. Maybe we can throw in some 3/8 sheetrock up in there. But, obviously, do what we can. Here, as you come up the stairs in the hallway, I taped all of that with some mesh tape, the whole area, and put a skim coat over it. It's going to need some sanding when it's dry, and definitely another coat. In the bedroom off of the hallway, more areas of the wall I patched. Down around the outlets, tape, wall patch. Over here in between the windows where the AC was, it looks like they attempted something. I cleaned that up. And again, huge holes in ceilings that are going to need to be addressed other than the way we normally patch stuff, just because of the size of the holes and stuff like that right there. That's amazes me. But your pantry, I don't know where the hell the light is, but you have this beadboard on the wall here, which looks really cool. And I think instead of trying to patch that hole right there, we get more beadboard and just run it down the wall, the lower half of the wall. I think that would look nice. I like that old style. I don't know how you feel about that, but that's one solution. Those holes up there are going to try to patch. They have a roll of heavy-duty mesh. We can roll over that and mud the hell out of it. It's a closet. I don't think you'll be hanging any pictures in here. But definitely take care of that. The front room, living room, whatever this room is. You can see, started patching cracks, same thing, tape around the outlets and the holes where they started. I've patched and applied a second coat over the areas they started. They already did these, I don't know what they did in there, but I filled up after them. More spots that I patched after them. The ceiling. Outlets. And that brings me to the panel area where I had to skim coat over this mess. That's gonna need some sanding when dry and patched. This is gonna need some sheetrock of some, without destroying the wall. The problem with lath and horsehair plaster is once you disturb it, it just grows. So it's, it's gonna be fun. Areas like that. I don't know how you feel about the inside of the closet, but we can address that if that's something that you want to deal with. And then, of course, that. So, looks like you're texting me. I'm going to get this over to you probably through email. And let me go to the bathroom real quick and just show you what we wanted. If you can see the lower walls of the tile is and the upper walls where we've already put the wallboard up, all we have to do to demo is remove the lower tile. Tub surround, vanity, all this can be done in put to the grind, can be done in a day and a half, 2 days tops. Bring it to a shell of itself, and then we can planning the layout and start going forward once you do some plumbing. Electrical's obviously done already. So that's not a problem. I mean, I have the time to do it. If you want me in here, I can come here until this stuff's done. So we'll talk, and we'll keep this going back and forth with any ideas you want to share, or if you have, or anything else, any questions, just give me a call. Talk to you soon. Thank you.